Hello guys, how are you? We hope you guys are doing good. We are from Group 3, which consists of Dinda Diah Setyaningrum, Angelina Ariyanti Sani, and Mariana Advensia Clarita. So, without any further ado, let's watch the video. Hello everyone. The first point that I would like to share to you guys is 5 real instances illustrating the 4 maxims of conversation. We know that maxims of conversation has 4 types. First one is maxim of quantity, maxim of quality, of relation, and of manner. And this maxim of conversation proposed by a philosopher named H.P. Grace. And now I'm going to show you guys the real examples that I took from 5 short stories. The first one is Story from the Gift of the Maggie by O. Henry. Maxim of quantity. Della shows Jim her financial situation during their decision, which means that Della gets straight to the point, shows like what she wants or doesn't want. And maxim of quality, Della is very honest and open to what she feels through the feelings that she shows. And maxim of relation, the conversation between Della and Jim focuses on their deep feelings of love. And maxim of manner, the conversation in the short stories are clear and direct, and they avoiding misunderstandings from the reader. And for the second is from The Telltale Heart by Allan Poe. Maximum of quantity, the writer presents enough information without exaggerating it so that the reader can easily understand what is being said. And maximum of quality, he insists on his sanity while describing his actions, creating doubt about his reliability. And maximum of relation, his conversation focused on his feelings toward the old man and his plan to murder him, remaining irrelevant to his central conflict. Yeah, and for the maxim of manner, the narrator's speech is like frantic and disjointed at times, reflecting his unstable mental state. And for the third one is from A Good Man is Hard to Find by Flannery O'Connor. And maxim of quantity, the grandmother shared just enough background about her family to set the scene without excessive detail. And maxim of quality, the grandmother's claims about being a lady are exaggerated, showcasing a lack of truthfulness in her self-perception. And maxim of relation, the grandmother often strays from the topic at hand, particularly when trying to steer the family away from danger. And maxim of manner, her speech can be convoluted at times, leading to misunderstanding with her family members. And for the next is from The Lottery by Shirley Jackson's maxim of quantity is the townspeople engage in minimal small talk before the lottery begins, providing just enough context without excessive elaboration. And maxim of quality, the villagers speak truthfully about their traditions, even if the implications are dark. And maxim of relation, conversations focus on lottery even itself, maintaining relevance throughout the story. And maxim of manner, dialogue is clear, however, there's an underlying tension that becomes apparent as the story progresses. And the last example is from Horizon Bergeron by Kurt Vonnegut. Yeah. Maximum of quantity. Characters provide just enough background about their society and handicaps without excessive exposition that could distract from the main themes. And maximum of quality. Characters express their thoughts honestly regarding equality and individuality in a satirical manner. And maxim of relation, conversation focus on government imposed equality and its absurdity, maintaining relevance to the story critic. And the last one, maxim of manner, dialect is clear but often laced with irony and sarcasm that enhance understanding.
Hello guys, I'm Angelina Ariyanti Sani with student number 037. Now, I will explain about the examples of implicature and speech acts. Please take a look at this example. Why don't we take our usual path home? Asked Silva. If we look at the context, Silva asked that question so as not to pass by the haunted house, but she didn't want to reject Nora's invitation directly, so she said it that way. This is an example of conversational implicature. The second one, we have, "Hey, wait," shouted Nora, but they kept running away. Can you guys guess what type of implicature is it? So it is the conventional implicature. The word "but" in this sentence show the contradiction between what Nora expected and what her friends did. Here, Nora's friends ignore Nora's screams, and this is where the conventional implicature in this context is found. The last one example for the implicature, here we have, even though the wind was blowing, the flame in the lamp was still burning. Similar to the previous example, here the word even though indicates a contradiction, namely the contradiction of the meaning of the wind blowing and the fire in the lamp staying lit. The use of the word even though is the location of conventional implicature. Now let's jump to the speech acts. The first one we have, Mom, can I light my torch with the flames? Asked Nora. This sentence has a synthetic form as an interrogative, direct speech as asking, because Nora asking the mother if it is okay to take the flames, and for indirect speech, Nora requesting. She is requesting the mother to be allowed to take the flames. Then we have, wow, that's a good idea, Mom replied. This is the example of people performing actions via utterance. In this context, the action performed by Mom is complementing Nora. The third one we have, let's try it. This example is a commissive speech act because the speaker commits to do what she has talked about. In the next sentence, we can find that Nora and Mom tied the torch tightly to the bamboo pole. So they really tried it. The last but not least, we have Nora was happy. In this example shows a mental state such as experiencing happiness. So this example can be classified as a type of speech act called expressive speech act.
The next example of implicator that I would like to share is Pride and Prejudice, a short story by Jane Austen. Yeah, when Mr. Darcy initially proposed to Elizabeth Bennet, he mentions his feelings for her but also emphasizes her lower social status. The implicator here is that he believes their differences make an onion impossible despite his love. And the last example is from 1984, short story by George Orwell. Winston Smith's thoughts about Big Brother often reveal his true feelings about the oppressive regime. When he thinks freedom is the freedom to say that 2 plus 2 make 4, the implicator is that any deviation from truth is a form of oppression.
Hello, my name is Dinda Setyaningrum, student number 035, and I would like to continue what my friends already explained. So here, in the dialogue on Chilla's Got to Go, the dialogue is, hurry up please. The dialogue in the story Chilla's Got to Go is an example of speech act directive because the implied message is to ask someone to hurry up. Okay, then we move to the next topic, which is speak act. The dialogue and Who Stole the Show shows an example of a face-threatening act when Noor shows a rude attitude and doesn't maintain the self-image of others in a public. For the example, this on the picture. So the dialogue says, how dare you do that? Do you know who I am? I am Noor. I have the power to turn your home upside down. So that's the example. And at the end of the story, the two characters show a face-saving act. Both of them try to say good words, like saying that they are the same. This sentence sounds softer. For the example, Noor, my gift is to make you smile. Gul, my power is to be your pal. We are the same. Okay, then we move on the topic of positive and negative faces. In the story Broom Broom, there is the following dialogue. Don't break down, Biru. Come on, we can do this, Alma cooks. It shows a negative face where Alma asks Biru not to break down. And at the end of the story, Alma does a positive face where Alma shows her appreciations for Biru. In the dialogue, good job, Alma said, patting Biru and then Biru was very happy to help. Furthermore, in a Pam vs. Cam story, the dialogue, hello Sam, show a positive politeness, where Pam show closeness to her best friend Sam, so that there is no social distance or status there. And the next one, Alia and Bakung dialogues in the story when his mom coming home show a negative politeness, where Alia called her grandfather Bakung. These show that there is a social distance with elders. And we move to the next example. In the story Can Ping Ping Be a King, there is a dialogue. Where I was a kid, I had a wish that I could one day have wings, like this. The sentence wing, the word wings in the dialogue show off record, where the meaning of wings here is not the real meaning. She worked as a female pilot and she achieved her dreams, and she wanted to convey that Ping Ping could also achieve her dreams. That's all that our groups present. I hope that it will helpful for you, and see you everyone.